She used empathy as a weapon against racism and discrimination and fought her way through political opposition despite her young age. Zahra Chowdry, a 17-year-old Muslim Bengali from America, is an activist in social justice and youth empowerment. She was appointed as a member in the countrywide Juvenile Justice Consortium, making her the youngest person ever appointed to a government board in the history of the United States. Please welcome Zahra Chowdry for an inspirational story of overcoming challenges and believing in one's capabilities.
Hello, my name is Zahra Chowdry. I'm 17 and a high school senior from Memphis, Tennessee, in the United States. When I was in middle school, I came to learn that more than half of the children in my city lived under the poverty line and went to sleep hungry. I began to work through the Midtown Mosque with other Muslim youth in my city on one of the first halal food pantries in the Mid-South, called the Table Spread. And while volunteer work is gratifying, I've always felt like there was another way that I could contribute to my community, which I was able to find through activism and organizing. I was constantly hearing from my peers about how the presence of law enforcement made them feel unsafe at school, a problem that was only exacerbated by the school system's lack of mental health resources and professionals. So, I started the Counselors Not Cops campaign in my city, which has successfully seen the removal of law enforcement and the abolishing of suspensions and expulsions from Fraser Community Schools. As a result of my efforts, I was recognized by the National Civil Rights Museum and awarded the Keeper of the Dream Award, which is granted to those who contribute to interracial understanding and goodwill. The mayor of my county also appointed me as a voting member to the county's Juvenile Justice Consortium.
Tomorrow's leaders. For the first time, a teenager sits on a Shelby County committee that focuses on juvenile justice issues. Action News 5's Braseda Holgan talked with a high school student who was selected to be on the countywide Juvenile Justice Consortium.
Zahra Chowdry is a senior at Pleasant View High School, but she's much more than just a student. She's a youth organizer who was recently appointed to the countywide Juvenile Justice Consortium by Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris.
It makes me really excited to see that people in our government not only are making a way for young people, but making it easier and want to include young people in government. However, this work does not come without its challenges, like adultism, racism, and even political opposition. Many people believe that simply because I am young, I do not know how to solve problems that affect me and my community, a challenge that I've been able to overcome through educating others. Another major challenge I've overcome is political opposition and racism. I try to overcome these challenges with empathy, because most of the people I've met with polarizing political or racist opinions have never met anyone with opposing views or experiences. Exposing these people to the stories and experiences of directly impacted youth encourages them to approach issues from a different point of view. We can begin restoring the balance in our world by approaching racism and divisive opposition with empathy. When we encourage others to look at an issue from a perspective other than their own, we can start achieving equity in a world where everyone understands one another better. My intersectional identity as a Muslim, a youth organizer, and a brown hijabi woman have helped me recognize the need for diversity, exclusion, and equity in community efforts. What good is our work if everyone is not at the table, especially those most affected by inequality? And what good is our work if the people at the table don't feel safe or comfortable speaking up for themselves and their communities? Just imagine what our world would look like if we took the time to listen to everyone and use those insights to create safe spaces that truly cater to the needs of our communities. It seems like a daunting task, but I believe that each and every one of you not only has the potential, but the power to collectively create such a transformative global community. Thank you.